Hello, my love. Hi, Lauren. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. I want to start here. If you had to describe Bride Hard as a cocktail, what would it be and why?
Oh my goodness. The Martini of Honor is the title I just came up with there. Not my best, not my worst. I think it's jam-packed with tequila because you need that to get through these action sequences on a whim that this entire bridal party is thrown into because they are badass in the middle of this wedding. They are fighting bad guys. And, there's a little bit of tahini on the rim. Perhaps there's a little bit of a surprise. Perhaps it's peach. Perhaps it's cherry because Sherry Cola, who I am, plays Nadine in the secret agent side
I
of Sam's world. It's hush hush. We got to get things done. She's hitting her with tough love. She says, make sure that, the explosion happens on time, but also go have fun.
Okay, I love it. So Nadine is calling the shots, it sounds like. I'm excited to see it. You've been vocal about breaking stereotypes. We know action comedy isn't a genre where we see a lot of Asian or women actresses. So, what trope did you get to kind of spin on its head in this film?
That's the thing, it's like with all of these identities that I'm constantly representing, I am a woman. You know what I mean? Like, period, by definition. And I feel like there's so many things rooting against us as women already. And then you add immigrant, Chinese American, queer. And it's like, at the end of the day, we just want to exist and show that we can do it all. I've been very lucky to be a part of films and TV shows that emphasize the Asian side, and those cultural specifics are definitely a bonus, but we are universally relatable at the end of the day, and we just want to exist. And that's what I'm doing in this film. Nadine is part of Sam's world in the secret agent aspect, and she just happens to be Asian. And that's normal. You know what I'm saying? No one's like, what the fuck? Why is she Asian? You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, she's Asian. Hell yes. Let's go. I think, we're just trying to represent in every way. And for this to be multidimensional women kicking ass and balancing friendship. And there's so much humor and so much heart. And the fact that Simon West, like, this is his genre. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely channeling, like, we talk about Lucy Liu and Charlie's Angels. We talk about Michelle Yeoh and Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Like, these women can kick ass. And I feel like that's definitely a theme here. And I think everyone's going to be blown away.
So, what was the vibe on set like with that powerhouse female cast? We have you, Powerhouse, Rebel Wilson, Anna Camp, Davine, Joy Randolph, and so many more. What was the vibe like on set every day? And did you learn any lessons about friendship?
Yes, the vibe is definitely girl power. And we absolutely had so much chemistry on screen and off screen. I mean, Dave Vine, she hosted a dinner party. We literally filmed in Savannah, Georgia. So we were all kind of, living there for a little bit. And she was chefing it up and invited us over. We were with Justin Hartley and his wife. We were having oysters, Gigi, Anna, Rebel. Like, we were all just having a good time because I think we were just so lucky to make something like this. I think it's really a genre bender in a lot of ways. And I think, with action and comedy and also just being like gorgeous. We are so layered as women. And yeah, definitely, like, whenever I see them out in the wild, it's all love. And this friendship is definitely gonna live after this film, which I'm really, really grateful for.
I think it's so funny that you're in a movie about a bride, and one of your pin posts on Instagram right now is how much you hated being a bridesmaid. So you're experienced. So I wanted to ask you to finish this sentence. A bridesmaid should never blank.
Throw up. That's the first thing that I thought of. Yeah, let's not throw up. Let's keep it cute for the bride. You know what I'm saying? We have to hold her hair. It's funny because I was actually a maid of honor weeks before filming this. So I was fresh off the wedding energy and I somehow got it done. Just with everything else happening with work and life, I got it done. And that's really the theme, that women can do it all.